Hello. In this video tutorial, I'd like to show you how to apply audio at a page level and at an overall publication level within the 3Dissue software. The first area we'll look at is under the Design tab in the interactive panel, where you can see highlighted on screen that I have an audio button. Let me select the area of the screen where I'd like to have the audio applied. For this, I'm just going to take over the entire page, and I'm going to enable that as a hotspot, not as a button. I'm going to select the audio file that I'd like to have played, and keep in mind that all audio files must be MP3 format to be supported within the 3Dissue software. Now, I have advanced options here on screen. And if I choose, I can have rollover text appear to the end reader. This is probably more appropriate if there's a button on screen. And what's interesting here is that it applies some information about the analytics. The background music tin whistle has been applied to the analytics label. I can modify that if I choose to. But what's interesting on the page is that it can auto start on page. Now if I choose to, I can decide to move to a specific page number on completion of this. So for the sake of our example, let's move to page number 6. And on page number 6, I will actually put a button in to control the audio instead. Let's click OK on that. And it's copying across my MP3 file. So I have applied an audio file at a page level, which will auto start on the page, and it's connected with this particular page number 8, and on completion of the audio file it will bring me to page number 6. Now on page number 6 I will apply a button where the end user can control the audio. So let's select the area where I'd like that button to appear. Let's override this one and have it appear as a button. And again I'll choose the same audio file. Now, in advanced settings this time, rolled over text might be appropriate. And again, you can see the analytics label is picked up, and I can choose, well, not in this situation, for it to be auto start on page. So let's leave that off for now. Okay, so that's embedding audio, either user control through a button or automatically started without a button. So let's preview those changes before we proceed. We just save our issue. So our magazine is now loading, and the changes that I applied were on page 12. So let's move across to that page in the magazine. Page 8 rather. And I'm not sure if you can hear that in the background, but you can certainly see the audio control panel appear to show that it automatically started when I landed on the page. Now, in the interest of time today, I'm going to move the slider almost to the end of this audio file so that when it finishes, it should take me to page 6 of the magazine. And so it has. Now on page 6, I embedded audio using a button, and I applied some rollover text which came up to the end user. And if I click on that, you should see the audio control panel appear again at the top of the screen, which it has done. And I didn't ask it to move to another page at the end of this file, so I'll just let it run right through to the end. And you can see that nothing has happened there. And for it to be activated again, it will require user intervention. The second area I'd like to talk about is the audio settings panel, which is under the Design tab also. Here you can apply a new sound, a personalized or customized sound that you can then have enabled as your page turning sound if you don't like the default that we provide for you. Another option available to you is to apply a background audio track right throughout the publication. By default, this is disabled within the magazine, but you can choose to enable it in two ways. Either play it once or have it loop continuously as long as the magazine has been read. Obviously, this music would need to be in tone and in keeping with the type of material that you're presenting to your end reader. It can't be too distracting. Audiobook is our other option. This can be, again, enabled, and if I enable it today, it will bring me up each individual page within the publication. I can then play an individual audio file against each page, or I can choose to have no audio, in which case I can prompt the software to have 1, 2, or 3 second delay before it moves on to the next page. I can overwrite and have that number of second delay applied to all the pages within the magazine. And I can select an individual audio file to be played at each page. It goes all the way through to page number 18. This can be incredibly powerful if you're producing material for the younger reader, or if you're also producing reading material for the visually impaired reader. Let's cancel out of that for now. And that concludes the ability to add audio to the 3D issue publications. Thanks for watching.